Hello again, Internet. By this time, you've probably all heard the life-changing news that happened the other day. What might that be? You probably immediately thought of the election, that's huge. And yes, it was huge, but that's not what I'm talking about today. What I'm talking about is the life-changing news of Disney buying out Lucasfilm for $4.5 billion. That's the big news today. So, you probably have all heard at least some of it. Disney now owns all the rights to Star Wars. They're making a Star Wars 7 that'll be released in 2015, and I am pumped for. And George Lucas will have nothing to do with it. I know a lot of fans are feeling anxious about this, and they're like, come on, what are you doing? Like, Episode 7, really? Like, weren't these 6 enough? Like, they already screwed up the prequels enough. Which they did. Come on, Lucas, what were you doing? Like, the script and the acting and Hayden Christensen, I've seen rocks that show more emotion than you. You could be better than this. Don't show us that you went to the same acting school that Kristen Stewart did. Just be better. But that was not the point. Anyways, Star Wars Episode 7. Here's why I am excited about it. Granted, I have no idea what the plotline's going to be, so yeah, it could be not great, but I'm trying to be optimistic about it and hold off judgment until it comes out, which, as is obvious, we still have a little bit of time for, so there's no use getting upset now. But let's think about this. A, George Lucas will not be involved anymore, and he's the one that screwed up the prequels. Yes, he is also the one who had the idea and made them awesome and originally, but he clearly went wrong somewhere with the prequels. Just, why do those exist? Get them out of here. So there's that. He won't be involved, and that'll be great, and they can go any direction with this. Two, I haven't actually read most of the Star Wars universe books, but I have a lot of friends that have, and they all really love them, and I know there are tons of storylines that they could go through for this new episode, and there's tons of material they can cover, tons of new characters that are awesome. This has the potential to be great. But the main reason I'm excited about this is Disney. Let's think about this for a second. Who just had the #1 summer blockbuster hit ever, and who created the most amazing movie that I am now in love with, that I can't stop talking about even though I first saw it in May? Disney. They are the ones that did the Avengers, and it was flawless and perfect, and not the point of this video, but maybe I should make one about it. Anyways, it was perfect, and this is Disney. They have the money and the knowledge to make this perfect. They can get any director in the entire world. Personally, I'm pulling for a Tim Burton Star Wars. How awesome would that be? Yes. And then there would be Johnny Depp, and Helena Bonham Carter, and Danny Elfman with the soundtrack. This is getting better as much as I think about it. Also not the point. But still, this can be fantastic. We've got Disney in charge, and Lucas not involved at all. Why are people worried about this? I mean, I have some reservations, and at first I was like, what are they doing? But when I found out Lucas isn't going to be involved, this could be fantastic. I'm excited. I'm really anxious to see how this is going to go and what the plot lines are and everything. And yeah, it could go wrong, but I'm hoping that it's going to be more of an Avengers type awesome movie rather than Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which I would also just wish to erase off the face of the earth. But Disney was involved with the Avengers. George Lucas was involved with the new Indiana Jones movie. So don't fret. I think this movie could be great. Just before we all freak out, let's just give this a chance. This is Disney. I think they've got this.